Well, we all grow older, but the way men and women age obviously can be very, very different.
It's open-ended. That's the joke right there.
It is.
To happen, right? Anyway, on a serious note, that's why More Magazine put together its Field Guide to the Mature Man. It's a manual for understanding the mysterious creature who shares your bed, or maybe the mysterious creature that sits next to you on the couch every day. Yes, here to break it all down for us is Moore's deputy editor, Jennifer Braunschweiger. She's here from the magazine to break it all down. Good to have you back, Jennifer.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yes. So interested to hear what there is to know about me. This is awesome.
But there's a big difference. What you did was you kind of broke down the men before 40 and after 40, and you had some fun in the process.
We did. You know, we've all had that feeling where you roll over in bed and you've been married to this person for 15 years, but you think like, who is that and how did I get here? And you just know that he's a different creature than he was at 20, but how exactly has he changed and what is he thinking and what's going on? So we took a kind of affectionate and fun look at some of the ways that men deal with aging and how they're different.
And a lot of it had to do with the way that the French look at aging, right?
Yes, that was
a comparison.
That's what
there,
you
right?
contrasted it to, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you know, we did a whole bunch of things. So one thing we did look at how a 20-year-old, what he was thinking at 20 and now what he's thinking at 40. Mm-hmm. You know, one of the things was at 20, you could practically see the road going by underneath his car, you know, and at 40, his riding lawnmower costs more than that first car
Different
cost.
priorities, right?
Different priorities. And when we thought that he could take a cue from the way that French men age. You know, the French are great with aging. They age cheese, they age wine, and many of their men do a good job at aging too. So.
I think American men could take a cue from how French men age. I'm going to get 2 mistresses, not 1, but 2, and then my wife can take a cue from French women and be totally fine with it. Just be absolutely okay with it.
That wasn't in the article. I take it.
No,
right?
that wasn't
Not at all.
there.
That's just your
what about sex? Let's talk about what everybody really wants to know. What about sex? A sex drive of a 20-year-old versus the sex drive of a 40-year-old, 45-year-old.
You know, we did have a stat that 31% of men between the ages of 40 and 65 consider their sex drive above average.
Yeah, I'm in the 31%. Thank you very much.
But then you notice the key words, consider.
Consider.
They consider it. Well, ask the why.
Well,
right?
You know, what this says to me, though, is that they're feeling it slip, because really average should be more than 50%. Right?
Right.
So if it's only 31%, that suggests that there are a bunch of men who are feeling the sex drive slip a little bit.
Right.
So.
You got to stand up for the men out there, Jenny.
I think the feeling of sex drive slips with men is because we stop feeling, and I think it's the same with women. We stop feeling sexy. We stop feeling attractive. Right?
Well, this goes back to one of the things that American men can learn from French men. Don't give up. Don't let it go. We know that you want to spend Sunday afternoon in your Barca lounger sucking down a 6-pack. Instead, go out, play tennis, go swimming, do something else. You know, stay fit. Fit is sexy. We do give you permission to not go to the gym, though, because the gym can be lonely for anybody. But you know, play a sport.
Maybe I misread this part, but I was a little surprised by what you said about cheating on your spouse, flirting, and accepting that your wife does the same. Can you break that down for us?
Yes. I mean, first, I would say don't cheat on your spouse. But if you do cheat on your spouse...
Good advice. That's good.
Wrap it up. Get over it. Keep it to yourself. Don't go confessing and torpedoing the marriage. Just move on. And,
you suggest keep it to yourself, and that's...
Don't wrap it up. Get done with it. Move on.
Yeah, honestly, there's a big part of me that would just not want to know. I'm like, listen, if you did something stupid, then do something stupid, but let's not, we got a thing we built here. Let's not tear it down.
Correct. Marriage is long, the heart is complex. You know, you're going through a midlife crisis, so are we. Just tidy it up.
Yeah, I guess it depends on your relationship, how long you've been married to as well. Okay.
Let me tell you from personal experience, Audra would cut you. She'd come after you with an axe. She wants to know, and then she'll kill you both.
So I need to know what size of the knife. No, I'm kidding. I just need to know how fast to get out. Anyway, don't assume getting old means getting fat. You know, women think about their weight a lot as you get older, and the men, what did you guys pull from the
stay on top of it. We want you to look good. Get out there and exercise. Don't obsess about the fact that you're losing your hair. That's, bald can be sexy, it's okay, but go out, invest in a good pair of eyeglasses, a nice watch, a well-tailored coat, some good shoes. Take care of yourself and look like you care.
This is the way I think I could sum this entire segment up. Okay, the over 40 man asks what he should do. The under 40 man, the under 40 man tells you what you should do. The over 40 man asks you what he should do. So you're saying that the over 40 men need a little more guidance, a little more help.
No, No, it's that
Under
they
20,
well,
under 40?
We
Sure,
have the
they-
wisdom to accept the input of others.
Correct.
That was a fancy way of saying
Thank
that.
you very much, Jennifer. Right on the same
Nicely-
page.
nicely
Check out the
done.
manual. Thank you so much for
Oh,
being here.
thanks for
Really
having
appreciate
me.
it.
I'm going to read this article.
You need to read it a couple
I'm gonna go,
times to
yes.
get an even closer look at the field guide to mature men. I might get you an extra copy.
Please do.
It's in the October issue of More Magazine.
And I will autograph it just